Okay, here's a recording on some of these WalkMes. I'm starting here, very beginning page, and I'm clicking Show Me How. This is confusing. People will be trained to know that it doesn't work. I would say get rid of this for now, especially if you're not going to have it working really, really quickly. You know, it's not what it seems to be. If I were to type tour, I'd get some results. But people want to type stuff like maiden name. Okay, so I'll close that. Now let me try again. Okay, guided tour, learn to index step by step. I click start tour. I could read that. I have to figure out on my own that I need to click the X. Wait, what happened? There's supposed to be something happening, but I'm not feeling guided. I finally just clicked next because I felt like nothing was happening. This doesn't have the orange format that the other WalkMes have, and that's a little confusing. Got a little bug going on with the entry form. Okay. There's not a way for me to move this box. That's annoying. I don't want to press tab, I want to press enter. Somewhere along the line you should say that I don't have to actually capitalize the first letter myself, that it'll do it for me. This one's very confusing. You think when you're going to click on the field help that it's going to tell you to expand Georgia, and that would be typical in a draft project. But actually, if I click that purple circle, it's going to tell me don't expand the abbreviations. And people have been complaining about this ever since y'all invented it. Okay, coming along, when I type JUL, am I supposed to just know then I have to press tab or enter? If I'm brand new to this program, I need to be told everything to do. Continue entering information. You should put in there you need to use tab or enter to move to the next field. It's not a good time for a phone call. Okay, I'm back. Birth channel country. Press tab to learn about herbs. Okay. Now, I'm not going to click submit batch because I actually like to just use the tab key and the enter. This time I'm not going to click submit batch. I want to see what happens when I click cancel to explore the program. I clicked cancel. I clicked cancel, but I don't really know what that means to explore the program. So, and I don't know what to do next. So I might waste plenty of time thinking about it, but I already figured it out when I was practicing to do this recording. And I know that I'm just going to have to submit the batch. Okay, I'm going to go back to web indexing. Show me how. Quick tour of this page works exactly right. So I'm not going to demonstrate it. Let's go. Okay, next. Click find batches. Okay, search for a familiar project and click the review button. I feel like I need to search right now, but I really can't because I can't drag and I can't do anything. So this is confusing. I can't find a familiar project. I can only see a couple of choices here. There's 3 active review buttons. Well, what happens if I click next? Okay, if I click next, maybe I can search for a project and do it. Let's see. Most people have no clue what that search box is for. Oh, wow, there's a new project. Look at that. Try not to get too excited and sidetracked over that. Let's just click review and see if that WalkMe's still working. Okay, select step 2. Next. Not working. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, I know that changing it to the left side might make it work better, so I'm going to do that. Compare. If you disagree, make a change. Well, let's see what happens if I make a change. Now here, you need to say press tab, because I made a change. I backtracked over that period. And the autocomplete options are popping up, and people are going to need to be reminded, because these are people that are new. I need to press my tab key. Now I see the red arrow. Okay, so now I'm going to click the red arrow to bring back the original value. Okay, next. Okay, the project instructions and the field help. Good idea. Too much to correct. Now at this point I don't know if I should click the batch or the next. So it's pointing right at batch, so I click batch. And that's not the right choice because the options open up behind this little orange window. So then I click next. But then it tells me to click batch. So I did what was instinctive and it didn't work, and then it told me to do that. So there's a funny loop here that needs to be fixed. Okay, I'm done with that. Well, I've got this open. I'll just click on this tips box. I've got that useless. Type in your question, the add or delete entries, and let's do a review. Now, if I were in step 1 entries, I wouldn't have any other option beside let's do a review. So you might want to change that. I'm going to go back to the web indexing and I'm going to open up some other things. And I notice that if I come into my ward, if I click on the show me how, we haven't set content for this page yet. That's good. But I did notice that we have something in the reports. As far as I can tell, this works very well. This should be rephrased. Click to download a copy of the report to your computer. That doesn't save it. Well, save it to your downloads folder, which most people don't know how to find. So click to download a copy of the report to your computer would be better. Oh, look, if I hover my mouse over that, stop the walkthrough. Okay. Now, I know I have to click this X to hide this. Everybody's not going to. Again, we get into the problem that you'd like to drag this up and read it better, but you can't. Now I've looked around and I know there's nothing else that can be done for admin functions, but that was pretty good. So show me how. Looking good. I'll open up one more batch. So this is opening up in column entry, and I'm already in step 2, coming into tips, quick tour of the page, next, done. That seems to be it. Add or delete entries, next. That was pretty short. Let's do it one more time. This time I'll click. Okay, look, that opens up on top of this. I want to drag it. I cannot. Oh, I jiggle it as all. Can I drag that? No, I can't drag that. I'll just click next. Oh, better close that. Now click on this one. That one looks good. I'm not being offered anything about review. Maybe that's because it's an indexing batch.